Hey y'all, it's Kyler up here. I'm doing this video on how you should set up a squirrel pole if you're wanting to start snaring squirrels. And so I've got a pole here that is probably about 5.5 foot long, and I've got it tied off to this tree right here, and you've got a snare right here in the middle. And you gotta tie your snare off right here, and then bring it up and bend it right here, and then um, make it get a Coke can and put the snare around it, and then loosen it or tighten it onto the can, and that'll give you about the size it needs to be to snare squirrels. And so once the let me be over a little bit more. So once the squirrel gets his head in here, he's gonna sense that his head's around something, and well, first off, you've got to bait it too. Let's see, this paper right here is gonna um like resemble the bait, I guess. And so you would use like peanut butter or sunflower seeds or something to bait this. And so you'd bait it right here and right here. And after you've got it baited, after the squirrel will either be right here or right here when he gets the bait, and then he'll see some more food. So I want to go down through here, and when he goes on through here, he's going to get his head caught in the snare. And this wire is a little bit thick to use for a snare, but anyways, um, most people will use picture hanging wire or a smaller gauge of wire than this. I don't know what gauge it is, but it's kind of thick for it. And so when the squirrel goes through the snare, he'll fall off and hang himself. And I've had one, I've caught one squirrel using a squirrel pole before, but it's because I only had one snare on it. You could put like a snare right here, then bait it, a snare in the middle and bait it, or not and bait it, put a snare in the middle and bait it right here, and put a snare at the bottom. Then you'll have a greater chance of catching more than one squirrels. And then, so if you've got your, if you're wanting to start getting into snaring, a squirrel pole, or squirrel pole is a good way to get into squirrel snaring. And a lot of people have a lot of success with these, but if you're really wanting to get into squirrel trapping, I would just buy like number 0 foot hold or a number 1 foot hold or a conibear, and then just do that. But these squirrel poles, they do work. Just I haven't had much success with them. I've only got one squirrel off of them before. But if you're really wanting to start trapping and you don't have money to get the stuff that you need, most people have wire, so you can just get some wire and make you a snare. All you have to do to make the snare is make that little eye right there, and then put this end of the wire right here through it, and then put it around a Coke can or a soup can or something to get about the size of the squirrel's head. It's about 3 fingers width probably. But or you can do your fingers like that. I like to use a can that gives it more of a round circle. But yeah, this is how you make a squirrel pole, and good luck.